Hi! In this video I want to present you a brand new social media network called Hive. Hive is a blockchain-based social media network that has been created in March 2020. And Hive is a network that allows content creators and holders of Hive tokens to earn money. So let me explain you what Hive is. You can imagine Hive as a blockchain, okay? The content that is stored on Hive is stored on the blockchain, which can be considered as a big database of content. There are websites that put content on the blockchain and retrieve it to show it on the website. The content, it can be text, it can be videos, it can be pictures, but it can also be JSON format information, which if you're a programmer you probably know what JSON means. This is a type of information that can be stored and read by almost any programming language. This allows the Hive blockchain to be like the database for a lot of different kind of applications. There's, for example, an application called Speak, which is pendant to YouTube. So you can earn money by posting videos on Speak, for example. But it also allows, for example, game creators to have a blockchain-based game that allows also to transfer value, because each block is the time between each block is only 3 seconds. When you compare with blockchains like Bitcoin, it's about 10 minutes per block. So imagine how much information can be carried by such a blockchain. And there is another great thing on Hive. Every user has an integrated wallet that allows him to send coins to other users, to applications, to games, and so on. And these transactions are 100% free, which I believe is quite amazing. But what is really interesting for content creators or even people who like to read content is that Hive allows you to earn money. And I will show you how value is created on Hive. Imagine you create a piece of content. This can be an image, this can be video, this can be a blog post or whatever, even a review or a recipe or whatever. Everybody can post on Hive. There is no content restriction and there is no censorship, which is quite important. Let's say you created this content and actually you have the whole Hive community as your potential let's say consumer of your content. And if people like what you did, what you created, they might give you an upvote. These upvotes are very important because it's the upvotes actually that determine the value of your content. And let's say user A has 20 Hive power. This is staked Hive. The Hive is the token of the Hive blockchain, and Hive power is the staked Hive. And the more Hive power you have, the more value your upvote will carry. So, for example, the user B with 500 Hive power will have a much higher upvote value than the user A. But all these upvotes are accumulated and create value to your content. A very important thing is that no value is transferred from user A to you, nor user B. The only thing that they transfer is their upvote. Okay? They give the information to the blockchain, this is good content. And accordingly, the blockchain, from the reward pool of the blockchain, attributes value to your content. The value given to your content depends on how many upvotes you have and how much stake is behind these upvotes. The reward pool is money that is created by inflation. Every year, the whole mass of Hive tokens is increasing by 8%, and this increase, this inflation, is filling the reward pool and distributed to the content creators and content curators. But you won't get the money immediately, because it takes 7 days till content you get the payout for your content. Okay, 7 days after the publication, the value that has been generated by the content is distributed. 50% of this value goes to the author, and 50% goes to the people who upvoted this content. The retribution, the distribution of this 50% depends on the amount of Hive power that you have. The more you have, the bigger your part of the curation rewards will be. So this offers very interesting revenue possibilities. You can earn on Hive by simply creating content, but you can also earn by curating content, by upvoting other people's posts. And the curation rewards are quite interesting. So the thing is, maybe you don't want to spend too much time curating people on the blockchain and reading people's posts, so you can automate these things. There are services that allow you to automatize your upvotes. You can, for example, upvote always the same authors that you like. And you can also delegate your Hive power to other users so that they can vote with your power. So let's go now a little bit more into detail about how this Hive really looks like. I have here the Hive blocks website. That is a kind of blockchain explorer that allows you to see all the transactions for a certain account. This is my account, and you see all my upvotes, all my curation rewards, my author rewards, and also there's the possibility to comment, to answer to comments. You can upvote comments, you can share your posts of other people in your own blog post. So there are so many things that you can do with Hive. Let me just go into the most important aspect of this website. What is visible on this website is this is the Hive power that I have at the moment. And actually I have about 2,777 Hive power, but I have delegated 2,000 Hive power to other accounts. What is important, and that's actually the value with which I upvote posts, okay? The other important part here is voting power. You have 100% voting power, but each time you upvote a post, your voting power diminishes by a certain percentage. And this voting power regenerates over time, but it means that you can only upvote a certain amount of time, and the lower your voting power, the less value your upvotes will have. You have a downvote power. I never downvote, so that's why it's 100%, but you can also downvote people. There are even free downvotes if you believe that they are doing things that are not worth having on the blockchain, but I refrain from using it. This is up to you or everybody else. And what is also important is the resource credits. For every transactions that you do on the Hive blockchain, you will use resource credits. And if you have very little HP, these resource credits will be used very fast. And this will prevent you, for example, from writing comments or upvoting things and so on. And you might struggle with that at the beginning, but there are some places that can delegate you Hive power at the beginning. I think around 50 Hive power is enough just to be able to do whatever you want. Okay? And with time you will get your own Hive power, and you will have no problems, no restrictions with these resource credits. I will show you now the most important condensers. These are like websites that allow you to interact with Hive blockchain. This is Peaked, probably the biggest condenser. And for example, you have a following. These are the people that I follow. There are people who reblog other things, and let's just check, for example, this post here. Okay, he posted that 6 days ago, and he got 10 upvotes, 4 comments that you see here, and this is the value of the post. Okay, I've managed to choose something that has a image error. Okay. Here, this is better. You can put tags to your posts as well, and you see this is just one example of a post. Another condenser is Hive blog, and here you can see, for example, this is the trending page with the posts with the most upvotes, most value, and there are quite interesting values here. But at the beginning, don't count with such values. If you get a couple of cents for your post, this is nice at the beginning, because first of all you have to interact with others. You have to like build your community. And speaking of community, there are communities already on Hive, and these communities, for example, these are the communities I've subscribed to. This allows you to find content much easier and to interact with the people that you know already. Okay, so this was just a first overview of what Hive is. I hope you enjoyed it, and I encourage you to start using Hive, because this is really social media of the next generation, and this will probably be the next step of how you can earn money online. Thanks a lot for your attention.